Hello everybody, Super Duper Boy here, and today I'm doing a trailer analysis, or mostly it's the TV spot for this new Godzilla King of the Monsters beautiful thing. So it's a minute of new footage. Most of it's new footage. So I'm going to be doing a shot-by-shot breakdown. I saw it this morning. It was super exciting. I had a reaction, but it wasn't that good, so I don't think I'll upload it. So first we have the shot you've already seen, and they're saying the monster names. Ghidorah. So you've seen this before, right? And we also get to see Mothra open her wings again, which is nice. Yeah, So they say the monster names, and they get her roar. But now let's find the new footage. So here he says,
comforting.
Well, that's comforting. So it seems like in the shot here, they're going to. You can see that's Rodan's volcano, so I guess he's going to be there. We also see him there later. So he's going to be Mark Russell's going to be at the volcano. And maybe they're talking about Rodan in this scene. So now we see King Ghidorah over, I believe this is Fenway Park, and maybe this is where Madison Russell is, because the next shot, here's him stopping. And then we get to see this much clearer. Now you can see his eye. So yeah, it's kind of red. It's pretty cool. All of his heads, and she only just noticed it now. So I guess they're in some kind of I'm not sure if this is Fenway Park. Maybe this is I'm not really sure where this is. It could be Fenway Park. There's a bunch of computers here. It might be a Monarch place. But yeah, she's like, holy she. I'm not gonna say the word, but we have this mystery monster coming out of the ground here. I wonder why King Ghidorah is there. Maybe because that's where the orca is. Maybe that's where he got lured into. But yeah, we see this. I think there might have been some improved CGI. There's a lot more oil coming out. Maybe that's just me, but yeah, we get to see this guy come up. And here we go. This is the epic shot here. We have King Ghidorah. We saw this in a sneak peek image, right? But we have King Ghidorah. And then we get a little bit of the speech, our planet will perish. So we have King Ghidorah on the volcano. I did not think in the movie he would actually go to the volcano, but it turns out he will indeed be going to the volcano. The devil has taken over, and Godzilla is dead. I don't know. I don't know what the meaning. Maybe that's what the meaning of that is. But I think this is after Godzilla gets defeated, and everybody thinks the world's over because Ghidorah's taken over, and he does some epic roar. Maybe this is the roar where. There's a theory that he's going to roar really loud. It's going to wake up a bunch of Titans, and maybe this is when he does it. Because this is I need to have this shot as my background, as my wallpaper on my computer. It's just so good looking. Every shot is so good. So, of course, we have this. And he says, hang on, kid. This is a little sad. So, Rodan, I'm sure Rodan is very unpopular with the locals, because this is pretty crazy. It kind of reminds me of Godzilla's tsunami scene, right? Where they're all just it's really bad. The bus is flying stuff. I don't think Rodan's directly going over them because then the buildings would get destroyed. But yeah, this island's in trouble. Okay, we have Mark Russell. And so will we. Yeah, so we get more of that. So yeah, we have Mark Russell here with Barnes in the background. I think in this shot it looks kind of windy. See, it's kind of windy, so I think it's probably I'm gonna say Castle Bravo. But I'm gonna say that this is on Rodan's island, right? When they're escaping, maybe they're on the plane and the doors closing and stuff. What does Castle Bravo mean? I feel like I recognize that. What does it mean again? I have terrible memory. Okay, Rodan's reaching for the plane, and this guy just thinks he's gonna do stuff. He's shooting at he's trying to shoot at Rodan's eye. It's not really gonna work. See, he's shooting. This is a good look at Rodan's face, but he's trying to shoot at his eye and stuff. And Rodan does look scary. His eyes just kind of reminds me of Shin Godzilla's eyes. The CGI looks really good in this shot also. But yeah, what do you think a gun's gonna do against Rodan? Now here, okay. So we get to see, finally, after 4.5 months, we finally get a new look at Mothra. And this wasn't really what I was hoping for. I'd prefer maybe like a shot of her alone just flying around, or like her with Godzilla, because we heard they're gonna have like they're gonna be friends or whatever, or maybe more than friends. Sorry, but like we haven't really seen that. So instead, we see Mothra using her move self-sacrifice. Oh, this is a little sad. You can tell her wings are all burnt up. They're smoking and stuff. This might be when she dies. I kind of wish they didn't put it in here, but maybe this is after Ghidorah defeats Godzilla a second time, because it's rumored that Godzilla, well, not rumored, but it's a theory that Godzilla is what falls from the sky. You can kind of, like, in that shot in Trailer 2 when he's falling from the sky, you can kind of see a tail when some monster is falling from the sky. So I think it might be Godzilla, and maybe Mothra is trying to save Godzilla, but this is where Ghidorah puts an end to Mothra. But maybe she'll survive a little bit to revive Godzilla. That's the main theory here. So we get to see that, and she just gets lasered. Oof, that looks painful. Poor Mothra. This is a really good shot of Mothra. For some reason, she looks oddly humanoid. It's just me, like her body kind of looks humanoid. I think I'm actually a fan of it though. I kind of like it. Her red wings, but just poor Mothra. Also, I like Ghidorah's neck. They're like snakes. Anyways, next shot. Rodent's claw coming up. We've already seen this. Grabbing like some vehicle or something. Oopsie. Yeah, she says, unless we set Godzilla free. This is the same speech as before, so we get a little extended version of that. And now, I think this is when Ghidorah's probably when Ghidorah's awakening. He's putting his tail up in the air. I think that's what's going on here, and all the soldiers are like, oh, snap. So I think that's what's going on. He's putting his tail up. It seems like Ghidorah is probably going to be like, I think Ghidorah is going to be a very smart villain. Hopefully he doesn't make a stupid mistake like the giant skullcrawler did without, like, when the skullcrawler didn't eat Kong. That fool. But I think Ghidorah is gonna trick all of them or somehow. I don't know. He seems smart.
This time we join him.
Okay, Mark Russell says this time we're join him. I think they're referring to Godzilla. And now Madison Russell going to touch Mothra. Okay, so we get to see each trailer. We get to see a little more of this. And look at that. This is pretty cool. This fight, I'm super excited for it. Even though it's weird how they're similar in size. The Rodan should be a lot smaller, but maybe it's just because like Ghidorah's bunched up in a ball. Like, look at this. Why does it keep doing that? But yeah, we get to see a little more of their fight. Super excited for that.
That's messed up.
That's messed up. and here, I think this might be after he shoots his atomic breath up. He looks down at the sub and he's like, hey guys. So yeah, we get to see Godzilla, and this is probably the scene, that picture we got of him looking down at the submarine. This is probably it. Puts his tail up here. And he just, look at that splash. They just get splashed. I just want to point that out. Like, is that fish? It looks like fish. Like, But yeah, they get completely splashed, which that's a little unfortunate. Man, why is it doing this splash? Okay, here's where the title comes. Beautiful. And here we get a really good look at Godzilla's face. He's just like staring at Serizawa. It's a little sad because this might be the end of Serizawa. We don't know, but it seems like that's possible. And he's touching Godzilla here, which I think is interesting. Must be scary to touch something that big.
Here we go.
Okay, so here we go. I think this character, you can see in some of the trailers, I think she's going to be, it looks like she's in one of the fighter jets. So she's probably going to be part of the squadron. One of the things I hope is that, like, the military isn't that expendable in this movie like they're actually. It's sad when they die. They're all going to get destroyed, probably. Okay, he says this is Godzilla's world and we're just part of it. Now, I think this is the same shot we saw in trailer 1, but you can tell there's lots of improved CGI, and I think some extra plane. So definitely improved CGI. Even here too, like this extra rain and stuff. It's great to keep improving the CGI. So now, you can see the buildings in the background. They're going into Boston. It looks like here they're going to Boston. This is probably before this shot. I think so. It's probably a few minutes before, or like right before. It's really cool how they're working with the Godzilla. That's one of the main things of this TV spot to show us that. Now we get to see more of their fight. So something I just want to point out is that there's a big difference between like Godzilla has blue lightning, he creates blue storms, and Ghidorah has yellow storms. You can kind of see it here, but you'll notice that in a lot of trailers that like Godzilla also has his own blue lightning, so they both have storm powers that are going to be combating each other. It looks like it's going to be raining a lot of this movie, just saying. But yeah, you can see Godzilla trying to throw around Ghidorah there. He's just like, get out of here. So we get to see some of that.
Damn right.
Now he is charging up. This definitely isn't him charging up right here though. Definitely isn't the same scene as this because you can tell there's snow here. So this is probably in Antarctica when he's gonna go and fight when he's about to fight Ghidorah. He charges up and he's gonna shoot some lasers. And what if like this is when Ghidorah shoots his laser back and their lasers collide and make an explosion? I don't know. It seems a little cheesy, but this movie's gonna be crazy, so you never know. And they just keep improving the CGI in this shot. Every single time we see it, it looks better and better. Here's the humans. So small. And that is the trailer. That was really cool. I think the most interesting one is this because could we be seeing Mothra's death? I hope they're not showing that. But it seems like that might be what this is. I don't want Mothra to die though, but probably she will. She probably will, guys. But she'll be reborn. Oof. But yeah, that was my trailer analysis. I am so hyped for this movie. And this trailer didn't actually show that. Like, it showed some stuff. It showed us some extra cool scenes. And we can piece together the movie even better. And it looks amazing. It looks really, really amazing. Especially, look at this. Ghidorah's gonna win that. I'm calling it now. Ghidorah's gonna win. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. We still have a trailer 3 to go and possibly a few more TV spots. I'm worried they're going to show too much in the promotion, but I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy with this trailer. Anyway, peace out.